If I were Mary, I would A, call the police and make sure that he has to pay for his actions and then leave him.
If I were Mary, I would probably, well, depending on how much I would want to make it work, I would either go to like couples counseling or maybe reach out to a family member or friends. And if none of that worked and if it got worse, I would definitely leave him.
Yeah, I agree with Lily because I feel like you can try to make it work at first, but if he just like progressively got worse or you couldn't fix the issue, there's no point in like trying to get married or make that relationship last because it would just be super unhealthy.
Yeah.
If I were Mary, I would leave the relationship because Will is abusing me.
I would move out and file probation order.
If I was Mary, I would seek assistance from authorities and leave him.
I would call 911.
I would tell Mary to, there's lots of different places that she can go to talk about the abuse that he's giving her. One, she can talk to a friend or something, or family, and then police, obviously, that's always a good place. And then there's lots of domestic women's shelters, like in most like populated areas, so that's always a good like place that she can go.
If I were Mary, I would seek advice from close friends and family, maybe try to have a conversation or go to therapy, and if worse comes to worse, move on.
If I was Mary, I would sit Will down and explain to him why I feel unsafe in the relationship and in our home, and then I would leave the relationship.
I mean, if we've been together for 4 years and this is like his first time being abusive towards me, I would for sure want to like try and work things out, like figure things out as to like what caused him to do this. But I mean, after it's happened, I'd kick him out for like a night or two and tell him to like really calm down and like think about what happened.
If I were Mary, I would tell someone in my family and I would leave.
If I was Mary, I'd get out of there. But before, no, I would find a stick or something out and whack that guy across the face. All right, you don't take that mess.
I would first get advice from my parents and friends and see if the situation gets any better. And if it didn't, then I would take the necessary steps to get out of the relationship.
The first thing, first and foremost, you always want to communicate with your spouse or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. So after you've been communicated that, say things have to change and things don't change, obviously you're going to have to get out of there, leave, end the relationship. Before you do that, I would make prior plans with a close friend or a family member. So once you do that, you have everything planned out. You want to go ahead and let your partner know it's over, things haven't changed, you're leaving.
So if I were Mary, I would probably speak with like my mom or like a close friend first. And then if the situation like escalated, like I'd probably I'd first like leave and I'd like seek help and go see someone for help.
Definitely call my mother.
So if I was Mary, I would probably end up telling somebody first. I don't know if I would confront him like in person, but I would definitely tell somebody, like a close friend or somebody.
It's the person I was in a relationship with after I proposed and got engaged to her started getting physically and verbally abusive. I would check myself into a hotel and definitely cut things off for sure. I wouldn't give him another chance or anything like that.
So if I was Mary, I would go over to my parents' house, contact the police, and then get out of that situation.
From a male perspective, I just pack my stuff and leave. That's what I would do. You're not legally married, you're not sharing resources, that's a good thing. If you're married, it's a different story. You have all kinds of legal stuff you have to do to...
If I was Mary, I would go and seek shelter counseling, go and find a shelter to live at and try ways to get out of the abusive relationship. I would no longer stay in that relationship, break off the engagement, and would hightail it back home.
So if I was Mary, I would first seek help from my family and friends and go to someone that I know through the church. So they usually offer a lot of counseling for married couples, especially when you are going through a difficult time like that. But I probably wouldn't want to straight out confront him either. If it is a abusive relationship, there's the possibility of it going in the wrong direction. So I think seeking help from outside sources and finding a way that you can safely confront the obstacle and find a way to overcome it.